All right, hello friends. Together we are going to install a magical program called JupyterLab. JupyterLab Desktop is the full name. So we're going to click this link to take us to GitHub, and we'll scroll down, and we're going to click one of these. So if we're on Windows, we're going to download this one. And if we're on a Mac, I suggest the setup ones rather than these zip ones. It's easier. So yeah, if you're on a Mac, you have to figure out what kind of Mac you have. Do you have one of the new ones with the Apple Silicon? That's this one, ARM64. Otherwise, if you have an older Mac with an Intel processor, you're going to choose this one. And if you're not sure which one you have, no worries. Let me know and I can help you, all right? Bring in your laptop or something, or come to my Zoom office hours if it's a desktop. But one of those is going to work for you. And yeah, I'm going to click this one because I'm on Windows right now, and it will download. All right, so click to download. I've already downloaded it, so I'm just going to cancel it and go to my downloads folder. So that is the wrong one. I guess it is here eventually. There we go. So here it is, JupyterLab Setup Windows. So the process should be pretty much exactly the same on a Mac. And we're going to agree. It's going to install. And that wasn't horrible. So I'll click finish, it's going to run it. And then at the very bottom, it's going to say, I don't know where Python is. Oops, come back. I want to give it to me. There it is. So it's going to say at the bottom, Python environment not found. You just click the first link, install using the bundled installer. Let it handle it for you. So there it goes. So it's going to install the Python environment, and that's going to take a second. So while it's doing that, come back here, and then there's this last file. It's called setup. It's a notebook kind of file, Jupyter notebook file, and it's what we need to get the rest of the stuff for the class. So click that to download it, and we're eventually going to open it in JupyterLab. So I've got it right here, and once it's finished installing the Python stuff, we're going to go to that. So it looks like it's still installing. I don't know how long this takes, so I'm going to pause the recording so that you don't have to wait with me. All right, it looks like it finished. That took a while, but that's okay. It's done now. And then I'm just going to double click this setup file, and it should just open in the program. Beautiful. So it looks like it's working. It is a little small right now, though, so let me try to make the font bigger for you. I guess I want to click this a few times. I wish that was easier, but I guess that's fine for now. So, all right, this is your first taste of JupyterLab. So what we've opened, this kind of file, it's called a notebook file. You're going to get very used to it. But what is in a notebook file is a bunch of cells, is what they're called. And they're just really rectangles. Some of them just have text that you can display, and some of them have code that you can run. All right, so sometimes the code makes pretty pictures and stuff, so that's where we're going to have fun throughout the semester. But yeah, just try to follow these instructions. There's a little tiny play button right here. Do you see it at the top there? It's a little play button. Let me see if I can zoom in. Just magnifying there, that one. You're going to click that a bunch of times to run the code cells. All right, so this one right here is just text. If it's just a text cell, if you click play on it, it'll just skip to the next one anyway. So like, just click at the start and just keep clicking play essentially. All right, so the very first one, this is going to install some very nice libraries that we're going to use for the class. So you do have to wait though. You see how it has a little star right there? The little star on the left means that it's thinking. It's trying hard to do stuff right now. So eventually that star will turn into a number, and that's how you know it's finished. So just wait. It'll take a second to run that cell. Do not continue until it's spit out all of this stuff to you. Okay, so then it's happy. It's like it's finished. It's got, it looks like it's still maybe working actually. It's still got the little star there. There it goes. Okay, see how it turned into a 1? So that's how you know it's actually finished. All right, so now it's done. And we can go on to the next one. I guess I could just keep clicking play. So I could have clicked play somewhere, but all right, it's produced output. And then there's one more code cell that I care about running just to make sure it all worked. Click play on this. It'll take a second again. it's trying to use all those things that we just installed and making sure it's all existing. So I think I opened JupyterLab probably in a weird way. There it is. It should say like it's busy. Looks like it's saying it at the top for me right now. There it is. Sometimes it'll say at the bottom, depending on how you open this file. But it says it's busy right now. It's waiting. It's doing stuff. Um, who knows how long this is gonna take? It's the first time we're using all this stuff, I guess. So that's why it might be a little unhappy, but just hang out, wait until this star goes away, and it should make a pretty graph if everything worked out. All right, so I'm going to pause the video just so that you don't have to wait with me. Oops. All right, it finished for me at least. What I had to do though was I clicked, I was getting worried that it was taking so long. Probably it'll just work for you, but I clicked this kernel restart kernel thing, and that just like tells it to start over, turns it off and turns it on again. But yeah, I was able to click play on this little box and it did its thing. And look at it now. It makes the pretty graph. And once it's done that, you know that you're set for the semester. All right, so that's what should have happened. Let me know if you're having any trouble. I can help. And I think that's it. You are ready for everything now. Let me just make sure that was everything. So that's the main stuff, actually. There is one last thing. Hopefully this will, like I can delete this one day. But sadly, if you are on a Mac, I tried to install JupyterLab Desktop on a Mac and do all this stuff, and it got stuck on the first cell. There's like an error with one of these things that we're trying to install, unfortunately, and they have not fixed the error still as of this recording. So you have to like follow these instructions if you would like to. Otherwise, I can do it for you just to get it all working on your Mac. Okay, so hopefully they will fix that soon so that you don't have to do that in future semesters. But I think right now maybe you do. So try it, see if it's still broken, and I can help if there are any issues with that. But in theory, we can all get this graph one way or another, okay? And so that's all we need. You're ready, and I will see you later.